Brett Cooper, yes, that Brett Cooper from the Daily Wire has just vanished from the comments section and the internet. Gone. Poof, like she never existed. We have to talk about this because something crazy is going on and we're about to get to the bottom of it. But first, let's go over who this person even is for some of you. Brett Cooper, she's that bright young personality on the Daily Wire. Yeah, the one started by Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring. They're a major media group now. I mean, they have the most highest valuation in the whole media industry. But seriously, all of a sudden, she's just gone out of nowhere and it's seriously sus. Now let's get into this. So what could be happening? Why is she gone? So initially we had this weird situation where Brett's producer started filling in for her on the comment section with no real explanation given, and it was strange because she looked so much like Brett and she acted like her too that viewers actually noticed. At first they thought it was like funny, but then it turned to concern. It was like, okay, something is not right once that producer kept filling in for her. Then the rumors started swirling and they got intense real quick. It was Ian Carroll claiming that Brett was basically pushed out by the Daily Wire and is under a non-disclosure agreement or NDA. Then he said that there were disagreements between Brett and Jeremy Boring, the co-founder of the Daily Wire, as to why this whole thing is happening, and it just goes deeper because apparently they offered Brett's producer, who was also her maid of honor, a crazy contract with acting classes to imitate Brett and take over her role. And obviously this leads to some shady suspicion on what is actually happening behind the scenes, claiming that the Daily Wire is trying to control the narrative and make it seem like Brett's departure was amicable when it wasn't at all. And then, get this, the blue shirt incident happened. Brett's TikTok followers, being the savvy detectives they are, suggested she wear blue on her last day if she was under an NDA. And guess what? She actually did wear a blue shirt, which just fueled the speculation even more. So, all of this happening at once is definitely a crazy situation. It all started with that producer filling in, then those insane rumors came out of nowhere, and then the blue shirt incident. I mean, what is going on behind the scenes? Alright, so here's the deal with Brett's announcement. It's like she's dropping this bombshell, but with a weirdly calm demeanor, you know? She announces she's leaving the comments section and the Daily Wire, and she makes it very clear that it was her decision to leave, which totally goes against all the rumors and allegations that she was being pushed out. It's like she's saying, no, 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 I'm in control here, and I'm calling the shots, but without telling you why she's calling the shots. And here's where it gets even more confusing. She doesn't give any specific reason for leaving. No, I disagree with the company's values or anything like that. She's just like, I'm leaving, it's my decision. End of story. It's as vague as you can get. Then they show this quick clip of Jeremy Boring wishing her all the best, but again, no explanation on his part either. He just says she's amazing, but you know, it feels hollow, like they're trying to keep it neutral when it is obviously not. It's like they are trying to have this amicable ending, but you can tell that there is some kind of tension there. It is a confusing message. It's like she is saying one thing, but you know that there is more to it just by seeing her announcement. It's a lot of missing information, you know? It's like, okay, we believe you, but it still sounds shady. Okay, so it's not just Brett Cooper. The Daily Wire has a history of public controversies with its talent. It's like a recurring theme, you know? First, there was Steven Crowder, who had this major fallout with them over a contract dispute. He even called it a slave contract because of some clauses that would reduce his pay if the show lost advertisers. That was wild to hear. It just created this crazy public feud with all this drama that we saw. Then there's Candace Owens, who had this big public disagreement with Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire over her remarks on Israel. It got super ugly, and it just turned into a mess with a lot of public back and forth and accusations being thrown left and right. It was a full-on public meltdown. And it doesn't stop there. One of Brett's friends even made a video criticizing the Daily Wire for losing its female talent and creating this sausage fest environment. She was basically saying that the company is becoming too male-dominated and that they are not doing a good job at keeping their female creators happy. It was quite direct criticism, and she also claims they're losing the public's trust. It seems like they have been losing their public's trust for a while now. So, you see, this whole Brett Cooper situation isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a pattern of public disputes and controversies that the Daily Wire has faced with its own talent. It's like something is going on with this company, and it seems like their talent is just not happy, and they're letting everybody know about it.